Today, Samsung's $99 Gear VR accessory hits shelves and doorsteps. We've been playing around with it for the past week, and we're going to tackle whether it's just an incremental step towards consumer virtual reality, or if the future is here, a bit early. If you're intrigued by this device, the first question you have to ask yourself is, what am I going to use it for? If you want an immersive experience playing games, watching videos, or viewing photos, then the Gear VR is right up your alley. Even though it's the most portable VR device out there, you're still not going to wear it for hours on end, and you're still not going to pull it out of your pocket and slap it on at a bar. If you're a serious gamer, you've already got a rig that's way more expensive than this, but don't discount it as a light experience to the Oculus DK2. You'll need one of these devices: Samsung's Galaxy S6, S6 Edge, S6 Edge Plus, or Note 5. If you don't have one of those and are in the market for a new Android device, now might be the time to switch to Samsung. Snapping your phone in for the first time might take a few tries, since it's made to fit 4 different phones, which vary in size. Once you figure it out, you're set and you slap it on your face, and warning, you will see this Oculus warning message every time you strap this on. The key for this release is the content that's available right away. Some of it might be things you haven't done before, some of it are enhancements for things you're already doing. Both are pretty immersive and cool. Will you want to Netflix and chill, Hulu and hang, climb mountainous landscapes, jetpack around a 3D rendered city, float around in space, scuba dive, shoot guns at tanks, solve a murder mystery, watch an NBA game from courtside? It's all there waiting for you to try out in the Oculus store. The new Gear VR at 0.62 pounds feels much lighter than its predecessor, which weighed around a pound. Since it's lighter and has a bit more cushion for your face to rest on, it doesn't feel like you're wearing a huge pair of obnoxious goggles. I wear glasses, so the extra room and sponginess here is appreciated. Honestly, most of the weight you're going to feel is from the phone. Samsung has made the Trackpad easier to use, thank goodness, because in previous versions, you had no tactile feel as to what you were sliding towards or tapping into. I mean, it's essential to the experience even if you have the optional controller. So far, I've noticed that I can hop in between apps much faster than before and with less issues. If your phone's on a contract, you can easily stream VR content from anywhere. Enjoying the world around you is important, but picking this thing up to explore something else isn't exactly a pain. Since you're completely untethered, it's easy to put this thing on your head, take it off when you're done, but make sure you get yourself a little bag to put all the accessories into. While it might seem awkward at first, and it probably is, to be playing a game by yourself on the couch next to a friend or significant other, it's actually quite fun to pass this thing back and forth. You're probably already doing it with your phones. Even if you're home alone, I highly suggest using some kind of headphones, because it's an important part of the immersive experience. When you're listening to the sound coming out of your phone, it's just not the same. If you're not worried about what other people think about you having a contraption on your head, you might just get lost in the fun 3D world and miss your stop. Oops. For VR, there's a few different directions you can go. If you've never tried an immersive experience before, I highly suggest you check out Google Cardboard and view a photo or video. While it's not real VR, it is a first taste of experiencing a new world and blocking out the one around you. The Samsung Gear VR is definitely the next step up. And the Oculus Store rates content based on what you like to do or what you can tolerate. It does take time to stomach playing a shoot-'em-up game for 30 minutes or more. You can get a bit dizzy, so sitting down is optimal. At the end of the day, if you want to freely roam around and experience a new world, then Gear VR is for you. Leave the cardboard, leave the cables, leave the PC at home. Holidays are coming up, and imaginative and creative gifts are awesome. So if you want to pick up a phone on contract and pay $99 for this, somebody's going to be very happy.